It's alive. What is that? Yo! Bada bing, bada bing, bada bing, bada bing, bada bing, bada bing. Hello. That's what that all meant. That all meant it was all to mean. Hi there. How you doing? It's me, Toad. I'm back. Believe it or not, I'm back. Long time no see. It's been 23 hours since I've seen you. And oh, how I missed you. How I missed you so much. Hello. Welcome back. We're out here. Once again, here we are. Hanging out. Lots to do today. Lots to do. By which I mean I just really want to play Demon Castle, finally. Like, we were supposed to play it Sunday. Got sick, of course. And now we're back. Woo, before that, though, I do want to do a tier list because that's what I was supposed to do today. So I do want to at least do something. I don't know if we're going to finish this one because I found one that's horror movies. And it's fucking huge. Just every single horror movie that you could think of is on this list. Also, something bizarre is happening. We're gonna have a spooky night. Oh, also, I did want to talk about The Last of Us, because that episode, I don't know when it came out, the first episode of that show, but I did just watch it. I just wanted to talk about it because it was pretty much a fucking banger. It was really good. And disclaimer, I don't really know much about the game. Never played it, never really watched anybody else play it. I get the premise. Zombies. I didn't know that it wasn't like actual zombies, though. It's more like an infection type thing. And everybody's called infected. They're not quote-unquote zombies. Which is a cool spin. We love a good diversion from the norm. No, but it was really good. I watched it today. And I know a lot of people mentioned that it is very similar to the video game. And there were several times when I was watching it where I was like, I feel like I'm just watching a video game. Like, I feel like this is just a cutscene. There was a part right near the beginning, the whole beginning half, whenever it was like first starting out before the 20-year time jump, it was so fucking good. That was probably my favorite part, was the beginning. It was all gorgeous, beautifully shot, and just like a very good, very tense, like, ooh, what's happening? The opening scene was awesome with the doctor and the dude talking. That was just very cool and enlightening thing to include. Oh yeah, but the video game thing. There was a scene where they're driving into the town, and there's the daughter in the background. I don't know. I want to say little girl. She looked to be around 13 or 14. I don't know how old she was supposed to be, but she looked young teens, like a little older than the girl who was chained up, but around the same age. That's how I read it anyway. And there was a scene where they're driving into the town to try and figure out what to do. And it cuts to where it's supposed to be the point of view of the little girl in the back. And she can't see much. And you're just mostly just watching the truck jostle around. I was like, dude, right now I'm just watching a cutscene in a video game. This looks exactly like it was taken from a video game. So I'm assuming a lot of the scenes probably just look similar, because that's what it felt like a lot whenever I was watching. There was also a shot that I was just obsessed with. Again, in the beginning half, I just took a picture with my phone because I'm not, putting all the effort in to download something in order to take screenshots or record HBO Max on my iPad. That was just not worth it. But this shot, so she hurt her ankle. His daughter hurt her ankle, and they were trying to find a way out to escape to the river. This is a glare. This is not part of the beautiful shot of this scene. So they run into this alley because they're kind of pushed that way. They don't have many options where to go. And there's all these zombies eating people. Infected. There's all these infected eating people. And then it's this wide shot here, and they're all eating, and this guy pops up. And he popped up quick, and I was not expecting it. I didn't know that they were quick zombies in The Last of Us. I thought they were more like slow, blah, and then if they saw you, they'd be like, ugh. But no, these guys seem alert. And he like jumped up, and this shot, this was one of my favorites. I don't know why, I was obsessed with it. The actual lighting is really good, and it's not coming through here at all, of course. But yeah, that was just a banger. And then what else? Oh, just the fact that they made me cry in the first episode of this show. Bruh. Bruh. Which, I'm not a big crier in real life. Like, I fucking never. You could, whatever could happen. Unless it's some big tragedy. In movies, though, I go sick. I go crazy with it. I get emotional. Also, give me 1 second, because something's happening outside. I always worry that's a little too loud. But then some people say that they never hear it, and other people do. I don't have any idea. I don't know how to run my own shit. Clearly. Anyway, wild shit's going on right now. It is spooky night out here. Most definitely, there's some spooky things happening. I gotta move. Although I will be sad when I do. Because I really like it, in this area. And I like this space. But I think it's because it's so small. I think what I really need to do is just skedaddle, build my tiny house, bada boom, and I'll be good. Because I think what I love about the apartment that I'm in right now, so much, like what I love so much about it, is because it's so small. So I just need to build my tiny house. It is far past time. Anyway, the spookiness that was happening has mostly subsided. I don't know what the fuck's going on. I'm just gonna ignore it. Anything else about The Last of Us? I feel like I'm talking about this early. If anybody's trying to avoid spoilers, although it seems like I'm the one who's in at risk of being spoiled because I've never played the video game. I think that's pretty much it. There was one thing about the scanners that they use. I like how well they explained everything in the show, because there were a couple things I was confused about. Immediately after the 20-year time jump, when it becomes in present day, the first shot you see is like a little kid, and he's lost in the wilderness. Oh no. And they go and take him, and they have him in the wheelchair all tied up, and they scan him. And I had no idea what was going on. So I was like, okay, la-da-da, they're scanning him. And then the woman comes up and is talking to him, and it says the line about, like, you're just going to get medicine, and then we're going to give you new clothes, and you're going to get to play with all these toys and stuff. And I was like, this woman is definitely lying to him. But how do they know that this little cut that he got is from an infected person, or, like, is infected? And I was so confused. I didn't pick up that the scanner is how they tell that people are infected or not. So they kill this kid, and I wasn't even sure that they killed him because, they injected him, and I'm like, what is going on right now? And then you see his body a couple minutes later, which was awful. That was unfortunate, but the point is that the scanners show up a couple more times, and then at the end, it's very clear whenever the soldier is scanning Ellie and I don't know his name yet. I can't remember. What's his face? The older dude. And whenever they scan the adults, it comes up green. And then she looked really nervous about the scanner, and I was like, oh, maybe it's some sort of identification thing. Maybe it's like a location thing, and whenever they put it into the kid, they were giving him a tracker, which is why I was like, oh, they're not going to kill him. And so I was like, well, maybe when they scan it, they're going to see that Ellie's supposed to be in this military school that they mentioned. But then whenever they scan it, it comes up red, and you're like, oh, okay. And they're like, oh, you're infected. She's like, I'm not infected. So I do appreciate how they kind of kept it vague and then very quickly explain it to you. Like by the end of the episode, that is the purpose of this device within this world. They explained everything very well in the show for people who hadn't played the game. Anyway, those were my thoughts on the show. Anybody else? Anybody else watch the show? Anybody else have thoughts? Did I talk about it too early and people are getting spoiled and getting mad at me? Let me know. What do you think? What do you think? I'm going to take a drink. I'm a goddamn poet. The Last of Us. More like, huh. More like The Fast of Us. It's going to be the title of Fast and the Furious, whichever one is next. 15, 20, 23. Whatever one they're on now. Tier list. It's time, it's time, it's time. Alright. Sorry, let me fix something. Trying to get my scroll correct. What a hassle. Why do I feel bigger than usual? I feel like a monster. I guess technically I am. I didn't realize that, but even before I died and got this very cool souvenir across my face, Toad was considered a monster. Because anybody that's not a person, including animals, is considered a monster. Isn't that wild? Okay, we're going to do this horror movie tier list. I don't know if I should start. I have a whole playlist for Demon Castle of horror movie theme songs. Like horror movie themes. I don't know if I'm supposed to, if I should start now. Or if we should wait. Might as well start now. It is a 19-hour playlist. How fun. And if you ever want to know the song, just do ! Song, and it will pop up. The first one on this playlist is the theme from It Follows. It Follows, more like Shit Follows. Do we have that one? Hey, look. It's It Follows. Let's start with It Follows. I thought this was a really good one. It did get slow in the middle. The premise of it was what? It was like the girl. It was like, oh, it was an STD. It was an STD, but it was like somebody tried to kill you, and the only way to pass it on was if you had sex. And then if the person you had sex with died, it came back to you. Wild fucking movie. But I thought it was pretty good. Except for the lull in the middle. See. Done. Number 1. Done. There are quite a few of these immediately that I'm seeing that I either haven't seen or I can't remember if I've seen them or not. We're gonna zoom through these. Is this Rec Cubed? These are also very small. I wonder if I can zoom in, or if it will just zoom everything in. Yes, sir, I can zoom in. Cool. Oh, this is much better. Yeah. Babadook. I loved the Babadook. I love the noise he makes. I love the ending. I think people hated the ending of the Babadook, but I loved it. She feeds him now. He's just kind of like part of the family. I think that's funny as hell. What next? What do we see? Evil Dead is a classic, but maybe overrated. I honestly think some of the sequels, I can't remember what the sequels are called. Maybe they're on here. I think some of the sequels are better because like it is funny. The whole franchise is funny. But it just gets so wild that I think it's even better. Army of Darkness, that's the third one. Army of Darkness follows Ash Williams as he's trapped in the Middle Ages. It's just so fucking weird. So I'm kind of using this as a frame of reference for the whole franchise. It was good, but it was also like, whoa, dude. Okay. Oh, Poltergeist. I haven't seen Poltergeist in years. Another one that I think is like, it's good, but maybe lulls a little bit. Also, there's gonna be no trains of thoughts or reasoning or anything that will like satisfy people. So that's just a classy warning for you. I'm putting Poltergeist bad down here. Child acting. That's the reason. Child acting. What is this? Bleh of sadness. What? Maybe Belladonna of sadness? I've never heard of that before. Never. Oh, here's Killer Clowns. As a movie, schwank. As a horror movie, although, oh boy, I don't know. There are some actually scary moments in Killer Clowns. I wonder if we can pull them up. I wonder if there's any on YouTube. La 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 la. There's like none. Come on. Anytime they do a close-up on the clown's face is actually scary. Actually scary. I don't care what anybody else says. It is horrifying. And as a movie, it's just fantastic. I love that movie. I'm rather obsessed with it. But I'll put it down here because I wouldn't say it's a phenomenal horror movie. I think it's a great satire movie. I think it's a great movie in general. But Happy Death Day. I saw Happy Death Day in theaters. Alright, and I remember it blowing my hearing aids up. It was bad. Like, I had to take them out pretty early on because I was like, what the fuck? It was so fucking loud. Also, I'm just not used to seeing movies. I don't go to movies very often. Not a very good one. The plot is pretty much bleh. Bleh. It was at Horror Nights this year, and they did very good with it, but just not a very good movie. Trick or Treat. I think Trick or Treat is very divisive amongst people, but I like it. I really like anthology things where they don't have much to do with one another, but it kind of hints that they do. And some of the stories are good, and some of them, like the weird vampire one, But overall, I think it's pretty good. Oh, Child's Play. I'm going to put Child's Play up here. Truly cultural defining. Fan-fucking-tastic movie. And it's never gotten bad. It's never gotten bad to the point where, like, I'm done with this series. Like, I'm over it. It's so bad I can't even stand it anymore. And it's making a comeback. And the show is good. So, bada boom. I remember Orphan. I had a DVD of Orphan. And I used to watch it a lot. And it's not that good. It's not. Is it bad? It's really not great. I haven't seen the sequel. I haven't seen, or I guess the prequel. Or wait, yes, I fucking did. Very not memorable. I can't remember a single thing that happened. But I definitely watched it. I don't know. In any case, Orphan, not very good. What's next? Gremlins? Not really a horror movie. It's like, Gremlins is a Christmas movie. Why is this here? So I just don't think it's very good. I wonder if the book is good. I'm putting it down here. Goodbye, Gremlins. You're a Christmas movie. You don't belong here. What are we looking for? What are we looking for? Ooh. Us was fantastic. I don't know if it's S tier, though. Oh, I think it is. It was just so good, and all the performances in the movie were amazing. And the story was good. Just the world building of it was really good. I'm keeping it an S. Purge. I feel like most of the Purge movies sit around here. They're alright, but like they're doing the same thing over and over again. I think Election Year is probably one of the better ones too. Because I think that was the one where it kind of zoomed out, and instead of following the same person like it usually does, like, oh, here's one person, follow their story. I think Election Year kind of zoomed out and had you look at the whole country, the whole city. I can't remember. They're all mixed together. What's this one? Bride of Chucky? I feel like most of the Chucky movies sit like here. Not great. Not bad. He was kind of a in the series. Ice Cream Man. Is that what that one is? I feel like I've seen it before, but I don't really remember it. But it is like one of those silly bit horror movies. So let's just put it down near the bottom. Blair Witch, undeniably another thing that's like culturally defining. And what they put their actors through is pretty wild. But I think it's down here. Yeah. Oh, here's Unfriended. Oh, also, I'm not going in order, so if anybody ever wants to hop in and you see a movie, or even if you see one that's, or like want to talk about one that's not on this list, we can hop around. That's alright. That's alright. Unfriended was okay. The deaths were okay. The plot was kind of nothing. But the deaths were good. So I think it goes down here. What's next? Oh, here's Hereditary. I just watched this recently. I thought it was great. Ooh, I don't know if it's S. Ooh, ah. It's kind of a slow burn. But it was horrifying, especially the last act. And once it pieced everything together, this is what's happening. It got great. But I don't think it's an S tier movie. Definitely good. A lot of shocking, horrifying things happen whenever she floats up to that treehouse. It's just so fun. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. Is this Gremlins 2? This is also not a horror movie. It's even worse. And it's worse than Gremlins. Oh, I've seen Pet. Pet is also just not that good. It's just not that good. Housebound. Which one is Housebound? What's it? Describe it to me. What do you think the cover would look like? Because I don't think I've seen Housebound. At least it doesn't sound familiar. I'm gonna Google it. It's on Tubi. All right, that's always a good sign. Also, hello, Warlord. Hello, hello. How are you today? Doing good, hanging out. Hope you haven't had a stressful week so far. It's only Tuesday. Yay. Not at all stressful? Good, good. Just taking it easy. Oh god, Tusk is on here. Tusk is another one that it's not really a horror movie. Well, I don't know, because what's his face? The lead actor guy? I think it's Justin Long. Justin Long really does sell it. But it's, it's just not a good movie. He almost saves it. I think he saves it from F or E. But it's just not that great. It's just a wild movie. It's one of those bit movies like this one, where it's just like, what if? Ooh, just a random pick something out of a hat. That's a horror movie now. But it's not bad. It's not terrible. God, there's so many. Denmark just won in team handball. Doing the World Cup in handball. Be the first to ever win 3 in a row. Whoa! Hey, that'd be fun. I'm gonna look up the Handball World Cup. Oh. Oh, wow. Whoa! France has won 6 times. That's the most, apparently. Two teams of 7 players each pass the ball using their hands with the aim of throwing it into the goal of the other team. I feel like I've definitely seen handball played. Oh yeah, I recognize the logos. How cool, that's fun. When do they play next? Or did they already play today? Let's look it up. Oh, they played today, I see. Tomorrow. Who plays tomorrow? Sweden plays tomorrow. Iceland, Iran. When's the old USA play? Ah, the 19th. I'm sure they'll do great. Handball. Whoa, Sweeney Todd is on here. This is also not really a horror movie. It's a musical. But does that mean it's not horrific? No, it's pretty horrifying. But it's not really like a horror movie. It never gets too fucking crazy. It's mostly just a lot of blood spewing everywhere all the time. Got whipped by Croatia. Did they play today? I was looking for the next time they played. God, what day is today? 17th. Ooh, Netherlands lost today by a point to Norway. Dag nabbit. Oh my god, yeah, they got murdered by Croatia Sunday. Bummer. Oh, that sucks to be them. Yikes. Sucks to be us, I guess. We stand together. Our losses. Blech. Oh, this movie was pretty good. What's it called? Somebody's Game. Handball with a 1-point lead in the end game is the most stressful thing ever. Yeah, I mean, that would be a good game to watch. It must be the best. That's why I love I can't fucking stand football, like American football. Boring, stupid. It's like people are constantly up by like 7 or 8, and that's supposed to be like tense, and it's like what? That's why I like baseball, is because it's like if you're up by 1 or up by 2, it's like a huge deal. That I can follow along with. But when the difference is like 14 and everybody's like, "Oh, it's so close." It's like, "What? How?" Ugh. America didn't invent handball. Who invented handball? Scandinavia and Germany. Interesting. And it was named in Sweden. Handball. Oh, Denmark did. Uh-oh. Google is disputing that. No, yeah, it does say, yeah. Scandinavia, Germany, Denmark, Norway, Sweden. I had to expand to see everything. That's a cool legacy, though. Invent a sport. I should invent a sport. I don't know. I have no idea what it would be. Midsommar. Overrated. Not that good. It's a very pretty movie, but like, Is this Silence of the Lambs? Also overrated. The movie puts me to sleep. I'm about to be mean. I'm about to be very mean to all these movies. Ugh. Oh, I did like Hellfest, though. That one's just fun. I like it when horror movies are just kind of fun, or just having a good time. They're just being funny. And this one was great. It was like a haunted house getting out of hand situation. Suicide Club? Is that the one I'm thinking of? Suicide Club. Movie. No, that's the Japanese one. Is this the one? Oh god, there's no way this is that one with that scene. I don't think that's the same one. Suicide Club, Suicide Boom has spread all over Japan. People get thrown off the roof. Oh no. They get what in the world? I don't think I've seen this one. Although it doesn't look not familiar. Blah, 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 blah. No, I don't think I've seen it. Sounds good. Gym teacher invented the first version of the game. Oh, that's cool. You're such a big deal here. Oh, neat. Very cool. That's what Denmark's got going for it. Handball. The girl with all the gifts. I don't know that one. Don't know you. Freaks. Why is this here? This is also just not really a horror movie until the very end, when all the people who work in the circus all band together and kill some dude. And before that, it's just not a horror movie. It's like a sad romance where this dude gets tricked by his girlfriend and like loses a bunch of money. Oh, he's also cheating on his wife with this woman. It's just a wild movie, but it's not a horror movie. Saw. Also one that's just kind of middle of the road, kind of boring. Kind of Like, they didn't get their shtick until movies passed, you know? The Thing. Ooh, The Thing is good. Where is that? No, that's not it. There it is. Blue. All blue. I was looking for something blue. I would put The Thing... Here? Because, like, just like Evil Dead, it is a classic. But I don't think it's not like something that's genre defying or like crazy break your brain good. But it is a really good movie. When's the latest time that they remade The Thing? Did it get another remake recently? Yeah, 2011. I didn't see that one. For what it was trying to do, S tier. Sure. Yeah, it wasn't like a horrifying whoa. But also I don't think it was like, but also this whole list is very arbitrary, but I will put it in A. Very good. Very good. The Texas Chainsaw Massacre. This arguably is rather genre defying. What are we rating on them? Scare factor or quality? I'm rating on them on absolutely nothing. I'm rating on them on I love this movie or I don't. Yup. Also, the Texas Chainsaw Massacre is just, it's hilarious. It's a really fucking funny movie. The first one, the original, classic. Yeah, this is my own special scale we got going on here. Exactly. I'm putting this up here. Fun, so much fun. It was at Halloween Horror Nights, not this year, but last year, and it was really good. The house was amazing. Obviously, it was just a bunch of chainsaws, but it was really fun. That's all you need to do to get high up on my list is have a really good house at Horror Nights. It's just a little hunt. Oh, it's Seed of Chucky. Is Seed of Chucky better than Bride of Chucky? Definitely not. No. Is it froggadocious? Oh, that's a good word. Is it froggadocious? That's what we need to ask ourselves every time. Can you get with it? Hop to it. Oh, this one was okay. Good Night, Mommy. This one was pretty scary. And fucking weird. And like, what is going on? And it was... What language was it? Was it American? It was German. German. Or... It was Austrian. Austrian language, German. That was a good fucking movie. Also, whatever this song is crazy. It's from The Omen. We're done with it. That was bonkers. Hey, speaking of The Thing, apparently this is the theme for it. It's playing right now. Might have been Frogmatic, but Froggadocious, no sir. Yep. That's exactly it. We'll have to... A. This one is Frogmatic with a Y. Froggadocious. Froggadocious. Yeah, that's right. I was spelling it out in my brain. Exactly. Wrong Turn. That one sounds familiar, but I'm also not sure if I've seen it. Oh, The Wicker Man. This one, again, it's not really a horror movie until the very end. It's more like a very tense thriller. Unless I'm misremembering it, I was sitting through it like, okay, it's like a documentary on weird people, and then all of a sudden at the end you're like, whoa, dude, relax. Relax. Also, the performances were They were average. So let's keep it down here. I spit on your grave? Ugh. First of all, I watched this movie too young. And also, I don't know if you'd... I guess it was a horror movie in that it was horrifying. I feel like anywhere you put this movie, it's just weird to put it on a horror movie tier list. I'm just going to put it right there. And we won't think about it. We won't talk about it again. What else we got? Oh, we got Piranha. This one's another funny, but like bitty. It's like, oh, what's the bit? We've already done Jaws. Let's do Piranhas. Frogozastrous. Frog DISAS. Frog ass. We'll just do that. There's no good way to say that, but you're correct. Yeah, that's the issue. A disaster. Split. I'm starting to think I'm too cynical. Because I don't really... Split was average. I think Split was perfectly average. It wasn't... The tension did stay high the whole time, and you were never like, oh, what... Like, you never took a step back, and you're like, oh, what's happening on screen right now? It's really fucking wild. Like, it did keep you in it the whole time, I think. But it wasn't fantastic. And I think 2 of those 3 girls that were in the movie just were not pulling their weight. It was all the main girl. She was good. The other 2, you were like, get them out of here, you know? We've got American Mary. This is just a gore film. Where was Saw? Where did we put Saw? I'm going to put it right here. They're on the same vibes. Where it's just like you're watching somebody do horrible things on screen. And it's like, oh, this is a horror movie. Sure. Here's Child's Play 2. I'm going to put this down here. I really like Child's Play 2. I like Child's Play 1 and 2. The third one was wildly bad. And then when it got into the Chucky stuff, it got better again. And ended with... What was the last Chucky movie? Cult, I think. And Cult of Chucky was very good. The remake was horrible. The Child's Play remake was bad. Oh, look, it's the original It. For what it was. Need a tier below F called written/thought of my warlord. No, you've got credit. You've got VOD credit. If anybody watches, then we'll know. It. See, it's tough because these are all movies. You can do whatever the fuck you want in a horror movie because you'll just get an R rating and say whatever. I don't give a shit. This was on TV. And I feel like for what it did it very well. And I might just be saying that because it traumatized the shit out of me as a kid. But I'm going to put it up here because it was pretty good. It was pretty good for a TV horror movie. God, there's a lot of Annabelle movies. I feel like I keep seeing them everywhere. I've never seen any Annabelle stuff. Here's the new It. New It. Sweeney Todd horror. That's what I was thinking. Is like, this is just a musical. Right? Like, the most horrifying thing about it is that there's a shitload of blood. Even on the stage play, there's just blood everywhere. But it's not really a horror movie. It's mostly sad. It's just kind of a sad story with a bunch of murder, with a bunch of death in it. Paranormal Activity and any other found footage is the most overrated BS I've ever heard of. Past Blair Witch, which we put up here because it was a genre-defying, like, life-changing movie for a bunch of people because they'd never seen anything like that. I agree that a lot of found footage is bad. The last Paranormal Activity, I think it's the last Paranormal Activity where they tie everything together. That one is like the only one that I like. But other than that, I'm not a huge fan of Paranormal Activity either, because it's all the same shit. I don't see Paranormal Activity, but when we see it, I'll put it up there. Jaws. Also, not a horror movie. Not a horror movie. It's just a thriller with sharks. Oh, I put Piranha above. Well, Piranha is a horror movie. It's just not a good horror movie. Oh, It. I'm going to put new It up here. I think it was a little bit better than this one. Skarsgård's performance in the new It was awesome. Watch Blair Witch Project. Even that was 2005. YouTube home movie trash. I got scared shitless when I first watched Blair Witch Project because I was like a little kid, and my dad mostly loves horror movies, and so he sat me down and I watched Blair Witch Project, and he didn't explain to me what was going on, and I was just like a really little boy, and he's like, hey, let's watch this movie. Horrifying. This was like childhood trauma. This was very childhood trauma-y. So was It. I remember I was a kid, and my dad left It playing in the VCR and just turned the TV off. So I went downstairs to watch TV, and I turned the TV on, and it's the scene where he's opening in his mouth, and all the teeth are there, and he's going, rah! And I screamed, and I ran upstairs. So that was how my childhood went. Just constant exposure to horror movies, which it worked out in the end because now I also really like them. Wait, are these all? Why does this just say Saw? We already did Saw. Oh, is that Saw 3? Blah. So that's the original Saw. I'm going to put it up here, and I'm putting all the other Saws down here because they're very... It's just like a bit. Like, oh, we're doing Saw. I'm guessing this is 2 because there's 2 fingers. Little kid, I was too confused why 15-year-old Billy's home video production made for $5 was on the TV to even notice what was going on Billy's. The thing about it is, yeah, it did have really low production, like a really low indie movie thing. The performance of the actors was very good. That girl was great. The guys, not so much. But the girl, she was good. There was a few scenes where you're like, what is she doing right now? That definitely they just put in because they had to, because they didn't have enough footage. But there was a lot of scenes where she really shone through. And the guys, whatever. They're forgettable. For sure. Oh, The Platform. God, that was just a good movie. That was on Netflix. I don't know if it's a Netflix original, but it was on Netflix. And it was just like some sort of prison. You don't know what's going on, but there's only so much food, and there was like 100 or more, hundreds of floors, and the food would go down more and more, so the people at the bottom never got to eat. That was wild. Underwater. It's a new movie. I think it's on Disney Plus. So is it a horror movie? Or just a movie? Workers on a drilling facility at the bottom of who encounter hostile creatures after an earthquake. Or does it look like a kaiju movie? I have not seen that. I'd never even heard of that. Guess it's horror. Oh, it's probably not on Disney Plus in the US then. Because we're prudes. I could look it up. Let me see. Underwater. Yeah, they put it. So what Disney does over here is they put exclusively like kids and family shit on Disney. Everything else they put on Hulu. So it is on Hulu, but that's the only place to watch it. And Hulu's fucking expensive. But maybe I'll wink wink find it elsewhere. Maybe I'll stumble upon it. You never know. Mysterious and deadly creatures that no one has ever seen. Whoa. Disney Plus has Star. That's like an add-on here where you have to get Hulu and then you would have to get Star. I don't know what it's called over here, but there's like Showtime. Maybe Showtime is the Star one, or Stars with a Z, maybe. I can't remember. Content for grown-ups. That's cool. That's how I wish it was. That's how it should be. Disney should just have all their stuff on one thing. But because there are so many like reactionary adults over here who are like, think of the children. We can't let, oh no, there can't be anything in the same space as children than purely kid stuff. Even if they don't have access to it because of parental controls. What do you expect me to do? Watch my kids? Since that's the mindset over here, they have to keep it all separated, which is bullshit. And annoying. They don't want 500 services competing with each other. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. But. Ooh, Bird Box. Trying to remember Bird Box. I think it was good. I think the child actors were not horrible. And what's her face, Sandra Bullock, is always delightful to see on screen, but it wasn't that horrifying. See. You're next. I think this was a home invasion movie. But I don't remember what it was about. Oh, here's Zombieland. That one's another. This one's just fun also. I'm going to put it on here because it's on the same line as like Hellfest, where it's just a good time. You're just having a good time watching a movie, seeing wild shit happen. Wasn't all of Disney's streaming services already there and then bought up by Disney? Except for Disney Plus. What do you mean? Wasn't all of Disney's streaming services already like on Hulu? Is that what you mean? Or like Showtime, the other thing or whatever. Wasn't Hulu a thing before Disney owned it? Hulu was. Yes. I don't know if Hulu was its own thing or a parent company owned it, and it was because it was already, I think, part of Disney, and then Disney made Disney Plus, even though they already owned Hulu, and then just expanded what Hulu was going to have, like put more mainstream quote-unquote Disney stuff on Hulu. They also own, like, they must own ESPN because ESPN and Hulu are connected. They just fucking own everything. Horrifying. Just a terrible, tragic reality. Ooh. NBC. So they made Hulu and then Disney just bought it. How did they get ESPN? Maybe they just have an agreement. ESPN. Majority owned by Disney, and Hearst has an equity stakeholder. Oh my god, they own ABC. Oh, they do own ABC. Correcto. Fox, Lifetime, History Channel, A&E. Yes, right. Yeah. Okay, so they got it. Snatch. What is this? The final chapter. See, I'm not gonna know the difference between all these Halloween movies and Friday the 13th movies. Look, there's another one. Oh. Piranha 3D. Is this different than Piranha? I guess I haven't seen it. Looks pretty similar, though. It's probably the same thing. Oh, God. You're right. Ah. Disney. Disney's coming for us. Bun. God, fuck Disney. Fuck them. And I can say that because a different conglomerate owns Twitch. So I can talk shit on them. Because the other place that's bought up half the world owns me. When do you think Disney will buy my channel? God, imagine if they just start, like, if Disney does like a VTuber organization. Bruh, agency, that's the word. VTuber agency. That would be horrifying. Carry. Doesn't translate well. I'm putting it all the way down here. Just doesn't translate well. Book is very good. If they can't have Kermit, why not go for the second best? True. I would never. I'd be like a Disney kid, a child actor. They would just own my soul. Yikes. Ooh. I'm putting Insidious up here. Good movie. Good classic movie. And scary. And the villain guy, although he didn't make a whole lot of sense, he kind of came out of nowhere and was just there for a second or two. You just got glimpses of him. It was a very cool design for that demon-y, whatever he was supposed to be. Be honest, they already own your soul. They kind of do. So at least I'm not a Disney adult. I hold out on shit like that. I don't go to... I have a coworker who goes to Disney World all the time. Like, many times a year, has an annual pass, even though we live thousands of miles away. Just wild shit. Right, they all own us. They own stock of us. They own our attention. Terrifying. Not seeing any other good ones. Oh, here's Paranormal Activity. We're gonna put it down here, and then I think most of the other ones will go up here, down in F. Then the last Paranormal Activity, the Hispanic one where they like kick ass, I think goes up here somewhere. I Know What You Did Last Summer. Again, this is just a thriller. It's not really a horror movie. Although there are some good deaths in I Know What You Did Last Summer, I think. Again, I haven't seen it in years. But isn't there's like some cool death with the one guy. The music is getting out of control. It's the Reanimator. Literally have mics in your house recording everything you say, so commercials have an easier time to convince you all you need to be happy is buy that one thing you talked about with your brother over dinner. Alexa, Google Assistant, or Siri. Yeah. I never had anything. Like, I don't have Alexa or whatever. And then this phone I got, I think Google Assistant is set up on it, but also you can't tell. Like, it's hard to tell whether it's on or not. So, like, it's possible that my new phone has it. But yeah, I don't like Alexas. I think it's weird that people have them. But hey, go off. Especially streamers. Streamers who have them, who like show their face and leave their like chat, or like have like a speaker, so whatever their chat is saying in like TTS projects, and then anybody could just ask Siri for your, or Alexa for your address. It's just weird, man. It's like, where am I right now? Hey, it's the Terrifier. That was a wild movie. I'm gonna put it here. It's another bit movie, like creepy, ooh, scary clown, that just goes so fucking hard for no reason. Actually, maybe I'll put it up here, because it is nasty. It's a nasty movie, and it doesn't have much of a plot, but I feel like it doesn't really need one. It's earth-shatteringly stupid. Well, yeah. Yeah, but also I've never had one, so I don't know if it's actually useful to have one. I can't imagine, but who knows? Maybe there's a reason. Ooh, the original Halloween. I'm gonna put it down here. Another one that had a very good house at, although I don't know if I can put it that far away from Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Texas Chainsaw Massacre was not that good. This was another one that had a very good house at Horror Nights this year, I think. Ooh, The Vavitch. This was a good movie. Again, it was more thriller. No, I mean, it wasn't really. It was kind of a slow burn horror movie. But it was a horror movie. And it was funny. I don't think it was supposed to be, but it was funny. Do you have a Google Assistant? Don't have an audience full of strangers I can give them access to. I give access to them. Yeah, same. Same. I don't understand anybody who has like an Alexa or like sitting out or anything whenever they're streaming. Wild. I guess it's a funny clip. Like, haha, Alexa started to say my address and I unplugged her. Haha. But I just don't think it's worth that chance. But this also comes from somebody who, like, I don't show my face because I just don't see the point in having this even possibly have anything to do with my real life. Like, it's just weird because I think if you give them people too much access, they get obsessed with things. And they get obsessed with you, and it's just weird. But I don't know. People have choices. People have free will. Good for them. They're using it. They're certainly using it for things. The Ritual was good. Good content until they show up and... Yeah, exactly. Or even worse, because if you're a small streamer and, like, you get a stalker, which... It doesn't really happen to male VTubers, but like a female streamer, if they get a stalker, and they're a small enough streamer, that person could, what if they just showed up in their life and pretended like they know them? Like, oh, hey, and then you'd feel like trapped, and you'd feel like, oh shit, I'm forgetting this person, because clearly they're not from my stream, because like nobody watches my stream. But if they know what you look like, and if you use like your real first name, like some streamers do, then like it just gives them so much access. Oh, I did see it. I saw the first episode. I was talking about it earlier. I never seen the video games, but the first episode of the show was great. I thought it was really cool. And again, like I don't know much about the video game, but I was talking about a couple of shots where it looked like you were just watching a cutscene in a video game. And I didn't feel lost at all. And it seemed like the type of thing where it's like, oh, there's probably loads of Easter eggs that I'm missing, but I don't care because they're not excluding me because I didn't play the game. Like, I'm understanding everything that's going on, you know? I thought it was great. And just, like, the cinematography was awesome. The music was really good. The actors all so far are fantastic. I cried when his daughter... You know? It was great. Made me cry during the pilot episode of a show. Yeesh. The nerve. The Boy. This was a wild movie. This one was funny. I can't keep saying that the horror movies, they're just funny. Having played the game so many times, there was some overacting. The planes were unnecessary. Like they did have a lot of planes. There was always a plane flying overhead, and then when that one crashed into the town. Overall, okay adaptation. Yeah, I hope it stays good, you know. I feel like I should play the game. I've been thinking of playing the Back to the Future game. I had no idea that there was one. It's that same sort of situation. I don't know if it's made by the same people, but it's the same thing where it's just like you're just kind of watching a story mostly, but it's a video game. And that one I do want to play. Wait, here's another I Know What You Did Last Summer. Is this a remake? I'm putting it down there. Lights Out. I don't think I've seen Lights Out. Not yet. Not yet. I will watch it. What? There's a sequel to Zombieland? Did the Funky Funkus seek out the street the protagonist was driving down to fly over in a column? That's a good point. Like, how did that happen at that exact moment? That is weird. That's kind of funny, though, when you think about it. The original Scream. We'll put it up here. Scream was a good movie. I haven't seen it in fucking years. I should really watch that movie. Do you know Lights Out is based on a short movie on YouTube? I have seen the short. Yeah, I completely forgot about that. So is that... I think so is Goodnight Mommy. Something we already talked about, I believe. Or maybe the Babadook? I don't remember. No, I'm gonna look it up. Short. We're gonna have to pause our music. Gosh. Bum. Honestly, having seen both the short film was like 3 times better than the full movie. Ah, really? That's a bummer. This is a good one. It's just... Huh? Since there's no... We'll just add our own sound effects. Huh? Why would you keep doing it? Lady. Please. I don't want to get copyright. Here, we'll do this. Don't yell at my VOD. YouTube's gonna... What is she doing now? Wait. Oh, she was just making sure that the thing couldn't turn the lights off. Right. Look out, lady. Huh. Just the creakiest ass floors. She got outsmarted. Bum. Oh no. Oh, did you see that stain on her mattress? Nasty. Unique concept, grabs you for a duration of 3 minutes, stretched over an hour. Yeah, you can only do so much. You can only do so much with a, like, oh, the lights are out, the thing is here. Because it's like, yeah. Yeah, you're correct. That's it. Here, I'll turn the sound on for the very end. Ah! Scary. Yikes. It's a cool design. Did they keep that sort of design for the monster in the full-length movie? Yeah, the editing was really good. I like how I mean, I had to keep it muted, but like the music in the beginning and then it stops and then never comes back. I really like that about the short. And how the monster's just kind of gone. Like it's there and then it's gone for a while and then doesn't come back till the very end. What time is it? Ugh, I don't know when to start Dracula. Maybe it's 7. I'm thinking 7. What else? Ooh, The Purge. Which Purge is this? If this is the original Purge, I did like that movie. It was good. And then, like, the next several movies, it's like, okay, it's still going. It's still going. Okay, we're doing the same thing. All right. Is this House of a Thousand Corpses? Because I have not seen this. Just says corpses. Also, here's Nightmare on Elm Street 3. Which I don't remember which one that is. I really like the gay Nightmare on Elm Street, whichever one that was. It's like the most homoerotic horror movie ever. I can't remember if that's the second one or the third one, but that one's fantastic. The Nun. Didn't watch The Nun. Don't really care to. I heard it was bad. Like bad. The Forever Purge. I watched this one in theaters. I don't know why my friends wanted to go and see this in theaters, because it's just not that great. Like, I get the message, but eh. What else? I keep seeing like Hostel 2. I'm watching Hostel as we speak. Not right now, but I got to like the part where it starts, like all the part starts. And then I was like, okay. So I haven't finished it yet, but you know. It is fucking hot in here right now. I don't know why. Give me 1 second. Had to take my jacket off. Blech. Issue with the pilot of Last of Us. Intro was so packed with detail. Subtle storytelling that felt natural and homey following a helpless child, maybe 12 years old. 15-minute intro that had 99% of the players crying already. Oh. But it was it the kid. Was it his daughter? Or was it that random kid? Like, did they add all the before the 20-year time skip? Did they add all of that into the show that wasn't in the game? Oh, it made her older. That's what I mentioned. Is like, I Ellie, the girl, did seem a lot younger than Sarah was supposed to be, and whenever he was like carrying her, like I get it, but she looked like 13, 14, and Ellie looks like 11 or 12. So yeah, for sure. Here's Hostel. I'm gonna put it in here. The first Final Destination. I'm not a huge fan of Final Destination. And I don't think the first one was the best one either. Actress playing as a strangely tiny mouth playing Ellie. She's I can't remember her name. I do like her. She's been in some stuff. She was in this funny kids show where she played a witch. It was like a British kids show, not too long ago either. And what was the other one? Oh, she was in Game of Thrones. So like she's been around Hollywood a bit already. 19 years old. She does look young. God, she looks really young. But yeah, she does look strange. She has like strange proportions, but that it works for a typecast. It works for like a kid typecast. Sort of like oh, I'm never gonna remember this. But there was somebody else who was like that, you know, who's like looks like a kid no matter how old they got. And hey, it works for you because adults can act and kids cannot. So if you're an adult who looks like a kid, bada boom, easy solution. The Birds. Birds is not a bad movie, not a great movie, but it's a, you know, you think about it forever, for the rest of forever. No, I haven't played the game. Nope, not yet. I don't know if I would. Maybe if it was like free one day, I'd pick it up, play it. Saw 4. Where am I putting Saw movies? I'm gonna put them all. So we got Saw 3, Saw 4. Hey, it works out. Acting in the death scene was way better in the video game intro. Really? Because I thought it was phenomenal in the TV show to like make me give a shit about a kid 20 minutes in. It was very good. So significantly so. Okay. Huh. More subtle and natural. Oh, okay. That makes sense. Because, like, if you're just making a video game, you can do literally whatever you want. Whereas a show, you'd be kind of constrained by what your actors can pull off and portray. Oh, here's House of a Thousand Corpses. I want to watch that movie. The Visit. I also don't know if I've watched this one or if I've just watched videos about it. I'm going to put it here just because. Grandma. The Exorcist. What is playing right now? Blood on Satan's Claw. Whoa. What is that? I think I have to put The Exorcist here. Just a great movie. When I was a kid, the most horrifying part was the hospital scene. That's what I was most scared of, because it was awful, and I hate hospitals. But the whole movie is just great. Obviously, classic. Another like genre-defying, people throwing up and pissing themselves in theaters. Another one of those movies. Oh, I've never seen The Lighthouse. I should, though. I should. I don't think I've seen Slender Man. The Autopsy of who? Jane Doe, I think is what it's called. What does that say? Blah, blah, blah. Oh, The Ring is right under it. I liked The Ring. I thought it was okay. Certainly scary. Certainly scary. And very tense the whole time. Like, they keep it up. Black Swan. That's another one that I really should watch. I wonder where you can watch it. Nowhere. Well, that's a shame. Okay. I think we switch over to Demon Castle Dracula like 6:30. Because most of these I either have no thoughts about anymore, or haven't seen them, or I don't recognize them. It's also kind of hard to read some of these, even though I'm way zoomed in. What is that? Looks like it says fear of coins. Veronica? Don't know that one. Annabelle. I mean, I probably should watch it. Home Sweet. Don't know what that one is. Pet Cemetery. I think this is the old one. I haven't seen it. Know the whole plot. You know, whatever. Happy Death Day to You. I can't remember if I watched that one. I don't think I did. GameStar was crying and making facial expressions. Body acting was minimized. Didn't have to go crazy to stand out. Point of the scene was Joel's loss and sorrow, not really Sarah's, delivering the whole I'm dying thing. Yeah, I do get that. But also, I don't know if maybe the game did things differently, but the whole intro to the show was like about her. So I understand them making her death scene like, oh, like this person that you've grown attached to, especially for people who didn't play the game and just watched the show. Like, you got really attached to her really quick because you were seeing her moving about the world and like her attachments to people and like her fixing the watch and her being a nice person and like putting up with the old people or whatever. So I do understand like what the difference probably was, is because the game is like, here's this guy, like this guy is your protagonist, here he is, and the show being more like here's this loss, and here's this loss at the beginning of this horrifying worldwide pandemic thing that's happening, bad thing that's happening, and here's a loss that you like affects you also in addition to him. So, like, I get it both ways. Too much water. Oh, God. You swap to controlling Joel in about 15 minutes and 12 minutes into the 15-minute intro. Oh, okay. Well, maybe not then, but in first 12 minutes is... Oh, so you do, like, get attached to her. Well, maybe they didn't want to make it seem like a, what's that called? It was like a comic book trope, like an icebox freezer, like freezer girlfriend situation, where it's like, this person only died to cause character development in this other person. Maybe they were trying to avoid that more in the show. I'm not sure. Maybe it was just the way the actors did it. Maybe they just told the girl playing Sarah, like go for it. Have your death scene. I don't know. The Furies don't know it. Oh, Shutter Island. This one's good. Again, it's not very horror movie-y. It's another thriller. But also, it's a very good movie. And it is a horrifying twist. So we'll leave that up there. Just felt better directed when the actors didn't compete for our attention. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I can't compare the two. I have no idea. I do not know. Maybe she was like maybe maybe she thought her role was bigger. Maybe she didn't know, and she gets to set, and they're like, "All right, like 5 scenes, and then you're out." Oh, maybe she got upset. That would be funny. Alright, it's 6:30, and also, I have no real thoughts about pretty much the rest of these. Creep was This one, what was that one called? Whatever it was called, When do I get revived? This is a video game movie, right? This is a video game movie? I'll be fine? I'll be okay? Oh, no, I just kind of get shot at the start of this zombie apocalypse. Not even by a zombie or having anything to do with zombies. And now I'm dead forever. And I'm not coming back. Exactly. Maybe that's what happened. Alright, we're going to switch to Tabletop Simulator Demon Castle Dracula. Ow, why is it so loud? Stop making that happy sound. This is scary. This is scary time. Load. I was gonna say Minecraft. No, we're playing a solo tabletop role-playing game. Tabletop RPG, there it is. It's called Demon Castle Dracula. It's scary. I'm gonna leave game audio on. Just because. Then we gotta wait 10 minutes for it to pop up. There it is. We've got our spooky atmosphere. I actually really like this this room. Ugh. And we've got it all set up. So I'm just gonna go through the rules. Also, we've got Dracula here. He's like waiting. Look how scary he is. Ah. How convenient. Tabletop Simulator just has a Dracula. Like, I've got figurines for other things in case we need them. But their RPG stuff is pretty good. They've got some really cool stuff. Alright, very briefly, I'm going to go touch on some of the rules. Yay. Look at our guy. Here's our guy. He's called the victim. Okay. Escape from Demon Castle Dracula is a rad fucking game. Very hard game. A solo dungeon crawling RPG designed for a dark and stormy night. Whoa. So you're trying to get out of the way of the castle, a shifting labyrinth of haunted chambers and nightmare corridors. So we've got our 5 candles. These are our lives. Not our lives, but like, you know, our life. And then once all 5 candles are extinguished, we lose. You are dead. Death may come from injury, insanity, or despair. Whatever the case, you now belong to Dracula. Body and soul. We've got jokers. Tabletop Simulator has this weird thing where, no. Where it doesn't have jokers in the deck, and you have to add them. So, because they both look the same, it will just say, red joker or black joker on it. That was my grand solution. Let's shuffle these. Plop. Okay. So we've got our deck of cards. Each one is going to be a room that we get. So like as you're looking for the exit, every single one is going to be a room, which is going to have some sort of denizen, whether it's somebody who's going to fight you or going to help you. There might be a trap in any of these. Oh, maybe I should move. I'm going to move to the other side so we can see better. Brrr. Me and my bee. I'm going to have to turn off my follower scroll. Sorry, everybody. It's about me today. Alright. Ba-ding. Okay, so that's what each card is. Each card is a room. Or a location. And then we've got these papers. So we've got inventory, which as you fight different things or find things in rooms, you would add to your inventory, and that can help you fight monsters or fight Dracula. And then we also have memories, because we just woke up in a cell in this crypt, and we know nothing. You don't know your name. So it's a possibility that you will find things out, like a former lover, your name, things like that. Also, some things in this playlist do not make sense. I wonder if there's like a horror atmosphere. Sounds. Unsettling soundscapes to keep you on edge. Okay. We'll try this one instead. Except it's very quiet. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. So I think we just start. I'll just start and I'll explain as I go. Because I have played this once or twice. Never won because it's incredibly hard. But here we go. Every game begins in the dungeon. You have just awoken, head aching and heart pounding. But your will to live drives you to escape, no matter how hopeless it may seem. Wait, I forgot to change my title. Everyone stay in the spooky mood. Okay. When your eyes adjust to the darkness, you find yourself in a cramped cell. Nothing but brick walls and fetid pools of water. So we're like in here. Where did he go? He's in there. You test the door to your cell and discover that the mortar has rotted away where the iron meets the wall. With some doing, you may be able to work the bars loose and squeeze your way out. So this is our first roll. And if we roll poorly, we already lose 20% of our health. We got a 6. You wrench the iron bar away from the wall and the gate itself. The weight of it in your hand gives you a fleeting sense of security. Add iron bar to your inventory. We got an iron bar. That's just something, if we need to, we can smack the shit out of somebody. And that will help us. Alright, so here's our first location. Plunk. Also, where'd our guy go? Come here, guy. Oh, I had him for a second. There he is. Aw, look at him. We made it out. So we draw the first card and place it right here. And we've entered. Bam. So the first thing we're going to do is explore this. After we solve that, quote-unquote solve that, then we're going to roll again and see how many different options there are for us to go. Now the music is loud. Make up your marbles. Alright. So this is just more rules. Yeah, here's our items thing. I'll just explain them now. So if you don't like what you rolled, you can mark the item first with a check, which means that you've used it once, and then again with a cross out. And that means it's gone, like it's out of your inventory. But then if you do that, you get to re-roll. And some things you'll get are fragile. They'll already have a check next to them. Alright, here it is. So we're looking for spades, please. Spades are traps, that test your skill and dexterity. When you explore a spade's location, check its entry and roll the die. So we've got 3. You enter a tower of churning clockwork gears with exhaust valves that spew scalding steam at irregular intervals. A tower? God. So we get right out of our cell. I'm assuming our cell is probably part of the tower then. We're like up high. We bust through and we see we're in like the top of a clock tower and there's gears everywhere. Let's see if we do well. A 3. Trigger the trap, injuring yourself, but the way is now open. Okay. So we're here. We get into our tower of goodness. And I think it's less a matter of, oh, I'm trying to disable this trap. I think it's more like we just got here and we're very disoriented. And we just step in the wrong spot and go, pfft, and it like spews air, hurts us, and then we're just so discombobulated that, poof, that we just keep walking forward and somehow avoid getting hurt any further. Okay, location is clear. We may now check for doors. So what I did is extinguish a candle. We've got 4 left. Look at Dracula over here. What a creep. What a creep. So in order to check for doors, we do this. We roll the die and see what our options are. 1. Not great. 1 means there's only one way to go, and that is forward. Let's see what we got. It's another trap. Oh, God. He really did not want us to get out of there. No shot, he said. No shot. So 7 is a literal thunderstorm rages inside a greenhouse. Do not roll, but rather choose. Push through, extinguish a candle, and check for doors. Turn back, keep this card face up, and backtrack. We can't backtrack. So backtracking is if you have other ways to go, you can. If we try and backtrack, that's just it. Because there are no other doors this way. We can't re-roll this one. We would just be trapped in Dracula's tower. If you run out of places to go, that's it. So we have to extinguish a candle. That's crazy that we just picked on this one. He did not want us to get out of this tower. We've got 2 candles already down. So now we roll for doors again and see what we got. 3. Okay, well that's a little better. So 3, we're gonna put 2 doors. Blup, blup. 1 here, and 1 here. And then we choose which way to go. And I'm gonna go left, because I'm left-handed. So we've got 9 of hearts. We're like stumbling through. We're already not doing well at all. Where's hearts? Clubs, spades, not bosses. Hearts. Okay. Hearts are locations where images and experience reawakened your lost memories. Oh, cool. You do not roll the die in these locations. So 9, the frieze. What is a frieze? Shows Dracula's conquest throughout the ages. A river of blood throwing through innumerable lifetimes. The sight jolts you back the time war touched your own life. Ooh, give me 1 second. I'm Googling frieze. Oops. Just turned my phone off. Also, where's our music? It's playing, but it's quiet again. All these songs start out really quiet.
Freeze.
Freeze. That's what I meant. Freeze. A broad horizontal band of sculpted or painted decoration on a wall or near the ceiling. Oh, so it's like a mural type thing. Freeze. Sight jolts you back to the time war touched your own life. Do you think we were a soldier? Do you think we were cool enough for that? Because I think that's a definite possibility. So we're going to write, I was a soldier in a Revolutionary War, because I love those. We love a good Revolutionary War. Revolutionary War. How about that was fruitless? Oh, that's sad. Forgootless. That was fruitless. It left me maimed. So I think he's been like stumbling through this whole time and just like blindly going around like, oh, blah blah, and as he's starting to remember, he says, oh, like I've got this horrible limp in my leg. And it was something that he just completely forgotten about, or maybe he brushed it off and was like, oh, I must have gotten it when I was trapped here. And now that he's here and he's looking at these paintings of Dracula, like killing people, and his many conquests throughout the whole world, he's saying, no, I was injured. I was in this war fighting for something that I stood for, and it turned out to be completely fruitless, and we lost, and I was also injured at that time, which made him vulnerable to Dracula's attack, and that's why he ended up here. I like that. Check for doors. What is this? Is this a 4? 4. This music is scary, man. It's scary. More of this. 1 and 1. Get a little closer. Okay, I'm kind of worried about trapping myself down here because there's already this one right here that we can't go to. So I'm going to try going this way. And we'll see what's up. Clubs. Uh-oh. Clubs might be fighting. Clubs are monsters and other minions that serve Dracula and attack you on sight. Okay. We've got 9. The aviary is home to a race of harpies, carnivorous birds of prey with faces of beautiful women. I wonder if we have something that could be represented by that. We don't have anything here. Anything bird-like? Anything bird-like? Ba-ba-ba-ba. Ba-ba-ba-ba. Ugh. We don't have anything bird-like. Here's what we can do. Maybe a, chimera? Maybe a manticore? How about a griffin? That's birdish. Ah! This is what we're fighting. This is horrifying. Ow, ow, ow. Wow, that's scary. Okay. This is our first combat. Oh no, oh no, oh no. So again, we just roll the die and see what's happening. So we're trying to not get below a 3. Yeah. And I rolled a 1. And I rolled a 1. See, I just don't know about this. You're injured and driven back. This location is now a dead end. We do have that iron bar that we can mark, and then we can try and re-roll. Because I feel like he is caught off guard, but he's kind of feeling himself now that he's remembered something about himself, even if it's just a little thing like, yes, I have this horrifying injury, but I know how I got it, and I know that it wasn't from here, and that I have a chance because I've been through horrible things before. I've been through war before. So I think he's like, oh, this is about to be really bad. Jump. And then he like whips up this iron bar and blocks the harpy from hitting. So let's mark this. I don't know, how do you do a check mark? Let's do that. That's our check mark. Perfect. And we get to re-roll. Please. It's another 1. Oh, should I do it again? Should I do it again? I mean, it wouldn't be horrible if this was a dead end. Because we could always go this way. It's just, after that, if something bad happens here, we're going to have problems. But I feel like we already tried the iron bar. I think he's gonna accept defeat. So first of all, we get hurt. It just absolutely rah. Oh, that's rough. And we get driven back. So that's a dead end. That's a dead end. Haha, great. Good start. Good start. So instead, let's go over here. And it's another fight. That's fantastic. Oh my god. We're gonna die. We're gonna die. No, have faith. We have two candles left. We've got 2 candles left. It's gonna be all good. 8. Inside the dilapidated aqueduct, you come face to face with a human-like gill creature with armored scales and razor-sharp fins. Yikes. I wonder if I can find something for that. Razor-sharp fins. How about a lizard? Jesus! Yeah, this is him for sure. Alright, dude. You gotta face him. You gotta face him. I wonder if there's an easy way to mark that something's a dead end. I wonder if I could just draw. Oh, it doesn't draw it on top of the card. That kind of sucks. How about that? And we'll just make the X like here, like we can't go that way. All right. Hopefully this goes better than with this guy. A 4. Okay. So you fight the monster to a standstill, neither giving nor gaining ground. All right. So we're staying alive. We're very, very like freaking out right now. Very much so. But we're kind of keeping our heads together. It's like this is a wild setup. This castle. We're in an aqueduct. Nasty, gnarly, gross, horrifying. But we keep him at bay. I think it's a lot of ducking. Probably a lot of ducking from claws. Because I think he's looking at him and he's like, oh, this is going to be really tough. Armored scales. We have no weapons. Oh, I got a 6. Slay the creature. Hi. Yeah. And he's dead. And find a useful item in the location. So we're ducking. We're weaving. We're getting her done. And I think it's like a matter of outsmarting him, using maybe like small cracks and crevices within the aqueducts to like sneak in and wait for him to walk by and like tripping him. And I think it's the type of situation where you stab him with his own weapon in the end. Like one of those things, like a very Hercules-esque, like, he fell onto my sword type of deal. Whereas like a welcome accident. And as far as an item, I think maybe we rip off one of his fins. I feel like we like grab a fin and like stab him with it, and like, which is like the thing where you're like holding him and you like pull it into his chest and it slowly like, you know. So I feel like we get a razor sharp fin. Razor sharp fin. Cool. We're staying alive. We really are. So now we're going to check for doors again. That's a 2. Not great. Very not great. But it could be worse. I mean, it couldn't, but it could get worse. Alright, let's get rid of him. Oh no. God, we're just fighting everything. It's a 7. 7 of clubs. They're just really trying to wear us down right now. So 7. You entered a tiled columbarium with recesses built into the walls, each holding an urn filled with cremains. As you pass, you awaken the vengeful spirits of those interred within. I feel like he's not even paying attention. He's like trying to be vigilant, but at this point, he's got to be exhausted. So he's like, hi, blah blah, and it's like a Scooby-Doo thing where they're like rising from the grave behind him, and he's just walking past, not paying attention. He turns around, huh? Spectre. Hell yes, sir. Why are there 2? I guess that makes sense. Spectre, can you face me, you coward? Huh? Oh, they're like spinning in circles. That's kind of cool. My God, look at him go. Freaky. Horrifying. All right, at least we got options. We've got things. Look, he's got a sword. Ready? Oh, I got a 5. Oh, I think that means we kill him. Am I stupid? Am I stupid? Why did I do that? Okay. On a 5, you slay the creatures within. Describe how. So we just, I feel like at this point, he's kind of a seasoned little veteran here. He's getting more in his own in his brain about this. He's like, he's kind of feeling himself up right now. He's like, yo, I was a veteran. I fought in a war. I didn't do good. But you know, fucking what I didn't do is I didn't give up. Even after we lost, I kept fighting. And I'm fighting my way through this place. And hey, I didn't do so good on the first fight, but the second one, I kicked ass. Bleh. Bleh. Stab those ghosts. How do you stab ghosts? He figured it out. He like uses maybe he uses the ash in the urns. Oh god, it's another one. This is wild. We found like this long corridor that just keeps going. At this point, if we backtrack, it's gonna be sketchy. Because we have to get to this one. Oh, a memory. 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 What do we get? 7. At the end of the hallway, you find a floor-length mirror. But you know the face staring back at you is not your own. Well, that's an issue. Write a memory describing your true face. What's he look like? What does he look like? Thoughts? What do you think? What do we think he looks like? So, person that's here is not his true face. That's weird. Must be a trick. So if it's like a trick mirror, and it's showing like a different person back, I feel like you would probably start touching your face to know like what you truly look like. And as you do that more, you'd probably remember more and more. So I think she's like, what does he say? What does he say? What does he look like? I feel like our dude is a little bit of a scruffer. I think I have a full beard that reaches my chest. Dark brown eyes. Dark brown eyes. And hair. And long hair. He's a mountain man. Long. Untamed. Dark brown hair. I think that's what he looks like. He's just a very, like, dark dude. Dark dude. You know. Alright. Let's roll for doors. 1. Cool. Super cool. Very cool. Alright. Let's see what we got. Oh, what is this? What is this? Okay, so denizens are residents and wanderers one can find within the walls of Demon Castle Dracula. They're potential allies, and if treated with sympathy, will grant you special bonuses. So we got Jack of Diamonds, the Madman. He was sane once, but now he's just a pet. Uh-oh. Serving Count Dracula's evil will has bent his mind beyond the breaking point. If you can convince him that you serve his Dark Lord as well, he will help you bypass the next 3 trap cards you encounter. Keep track on your character sheet. So he's a crazy man. I feel like at this point I can probably relate. Look at him there. That's our madman. If you can convince him that you serve his Dark Lord as well. I probably look the part. At this point I'm like, hey, I'm just doing my rounds, brother. You know me. You know me, it's me. Old, unnamed, I'm crazy too. Blah, 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 blah. Do like a Nelly Bly routine. You're crazy. You're crazy, Nelly Bly. This is dark. This is dark. Remember, it's scary. You're crazy. And he's like, ah, yeah, of course, it's you. It's you, unnamed, scruffy, scraggly, limping, weird man. I recognize you from my time in the castle. For sure. Alright, so he helps you bypass the next 3 spade cards. The Madman. Maman. The Maman. The Maman. The Madam. We'll say bypass trap cards. 1, 2, 3. And then we'll just delete them as they come up. Alright, okay, we gotta roll for doors. Please give us more than 1. Please give us more than 1. We're going... Okay, yeah, that's 1. Great. Fantastic. Not what we wanted. We truly are just gonna go crazy. We're going down the same hallway. At this point for... It's probably been a good long while. Because we probably stood here for a little bit. Just like staring at this mirror. Figuring out like, no, this isn't me. This isn't what I look like. And then of course we fought these guys. Which took us a couple of turns. And then this guy. So we've probably been walking down the same hallway for a while. Hey, look, he's going to help us bypass this. What is it, though, just so we know? You enter a graveyard where a choking, glowing miasma rolls across the ground, but never quite dissipates. A single sniff sends your senses reeling. So if he's still with us, this madman is with us. Why do I kind of want to find a madman? Oh, we could do the thief. God, he's huge. He's huge compared to us. We could just do another guy. Oh no, or the zombie. How big is the zombie? This is our madman. Hell yeah. Yes, sir. That's him. So we've still got him with us. I feel like for this one, he would probably just warn you where like the worst parts of this is. This whatever poison miasma is going on, and where it's inevitable that you are going to cross it. I feel like he's probably used to it, and he's like, "Oh, you're a newer, prisoner, employee of Dracula." So he like helps to cover your nose and mouth for you and like protect your head, because he doesn't need to do it for himself. So he just does it for you. Thank you, madman. We love you. You're a fantastic guy. Please, if you see any extra doors, please. Nope. He does not. He does not. He says, no, we'll just keep going along this hallway. This is the hallway. This is the hallway of the castle, don't you know? Uh-oh. Alright, you stay back. Alright, and don't look at this. Don't look at this. I feel like he's like, he just kind of tells you. He's like, oh, this is what's up ahead. These are the next two traps that you're gonna encounter. I gotta go back to my crazy person room. So, it's nice seeing you. Hope you get your sea legs soon, buddy. And then he goes back here. Because now we gotta fight, and he cannot be around for that, or the jig is up. So we're just like, yeah, we got it from here. Don't worry. Don't worry about it. You find a bridge guarded by a pair of winged demons with aquiline beaks and razor-sharp claws, each wielding a weapon from a faraway land. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Winged demons. Winged demons. Yikes. There's nothing winged here. Demons. Oh, I gotta do this. I've gotta do this. Huh. So there's one. And then I think the other one could be this guy. That's a wing. That's a wing if I ever did see one. Yuck. So what did it say? They were holding something? Each wielding a weapon from a faraway land. Ah! Ow, ow, ow. Sorry, I have an itch. My bad, my bad. So we're trying to get across a bridge, and these two are just, they're like floating over it. Yuck. Alright, let's see what happens. Come on. 4, alright. Fight the monster to a standstill, neither giving nor gaining grain. Whoa. Gaining grain. Ay. So I'd say against all odds, I mean, we do have the iron bar, so I feel like we're just kind of swinging it around. I feel like we're trying to make a lot of noise. These guys are certainly lacking eyeballs, so I feel like we're trying to use that to our advantage and like dipping below the bridge, doing that thing where you like hang on. He's like crawling underneath the underside and just trying to get a one-up on him while they're like fluttering around like, what the fuck, where is he, where's he going? We're trying to be sneaky, dude. It's like sort of a like, you know, how much will your pride allow? But we're trying to get the fuck out. The fuck out. Oh, a 2. Oh, shit. You're injured. Should we try and roll again? We only have 2 candles left. And we do have a lot of items. I feel like we could use the iron bar. Hit the shit out of him. I'm just worried if we find a boss and we don't have very many items or anything, I'm just worried that they're going to beat the shit out of us quick, and then we're going to be done for. But we have been holding on to this iron bar for a little bit. So, God, I'm going to do it. I'm just going to mark it like this, so it's out. Oh, actually, here's what we'll do. There. Now, that means it's gone forever. Our iron bar is gone, and we can reroll. So they, like, he comes in for a bite. And I, like, throw the iron bar up into his mouth and, like, smash a couple of teeth. And so he's not able to, like, bite down onto us. Let's go. Please give me something good. 6. Slay the creatures within and find a useful item in the location. Describe the fight and add the item to you. So I think it's probably a tooth. I mean, we just, you know, we did what we did. We threw the iron bar up, and I feel like it's one of the teeth that smashed. And this is nasty. Very Harry Potter. One of the teeth, like, burrowed back into my hand. And, like, I rip it out. And I've just got this, like, very sharp, huge tooth. Like, compared to me, it's huge. And, like, it's just, like, in my skin a little bit. And you can, like, pull it back out. And now I think I've got this demon tooth that we can use. Big ass demon tooth. Big ass demon tooth. Cool, we got that item. You're dead. You're dead. Now we get to check for doors again. 5 or 6. Oh. Hey, it's a 6. Finally, the hallway's done for. The hallway is gone. So we put one here, we put one over here, and then we put a door here. And we get to choose where to go. So I think at this point, even if it's smart to continue down the hallway, which I don't know if it would be the smartest decision, either way, I think he's fucking sick of it. He's not going down this hallway anymore. He sees a door to the right, and he's like, yes! He goes over the bridge and sees like a little building over here, which is, ooh, a memory. We're doing pretty good so far. Knock on wood. Everybody, knock on wood. Knock on wood and get a drink. Yeah. Okay. You come upon a shrine that appears to be dedicated to someone named Radu, perhaps a friend of Dracula's. Does a creature such as Dracula have friends? you did back home. Write a memory about the person you were closest to in your old life. Who is he closest to in his old life? Ideas, thoughts, concerns, anybody? Let's see what we got so far. He was a soldier in a war that ended up not meaning anything. But who is worth fighting in a revolutionary war for? Is it a friend? Is it a lover? Is it a child? What if it's an adopted child who was just being hurt by like the systemic injustice of the world that we're like in right now, and the ruling class is bad news. So he entered this revolutionary war in order to give this child a better life, and it's like not his kid, but maybe it was his best friend's. My late best friend has a daughter who I now raise as my own. Somebody is playing like a didgeridoo on our music right now. Relax, dude. Relax. She is the reason I fight for revolution. I'll just say revolution. We'll keep it vague. She's the reason I fight for revolution. So she can grow up in a more just world. How old is she? How old do we think this daughter is? Young, but not like crazy young, right? How about 9? 9-year-old daughter. My late best friend has a 9-year-old daughter who I now raise as my own. She's the reason I fight for revolution. Thank you very much. We're gonna need another memory card pretty soon. Alright. That's it. Let's roll for doors. What a swell story we're building for this guy. I think that's 2. I think 3 is 2 extra doors. Yes. Bang. Bang. Perfect. Which way do we go? Are we backtracking? Are we still headed this way? Let's go. Let's go this way. Yeah, let's go this way. Yeah. Oh. Hey, it's another spade room. Means nothing to us. So, the stairs to the landing above, ooh, we've reached some stairs, are made of pillars of bone, the skulls embedded within, spewing forth eldritch flames that dance through the air. The stairs are made of bones. So the obvious thing would be that some of these bones are loose bones, and they like did it on purpose. So unless you know exactly where to step, you'll fall through. But I feel like our madman friend told us exactly which stairs are safe to step on and which ones you have to like jump over. So we're jumping as long as we're not fucking up. And guess what? We don't. We never. We would never. All right, let's roll for more doors. Give me a 6. That's a 2. Not so good. Not so good. Let's see what it is. I like my heart skips a beat every time we're about to flip over another card. I just get very worried. Let's see. Oh no, this is a boss fight, I think. I think this is a boss fight. Oh, brother. Yeah, bosses. Bosses are Dracula's most powerful minions and monsters. They are difficult to kill, but drop relics after dying. Relics are extremely useful items that grant you long-term bonuses or let you break the rules of the game in some way. Relics can be marked to reroll your die, but you lose their bonus if they are destroyed or lost. So we've got the queen. The three sisters. You enter a boudoir with some silk tapestries hanging from the rafters. A three-headed succubus arises from the mess of textiles on the floor and beckons you into its arms. Oh, God. Do we have something that could represent the three sisters? Any scary ladies? Any scary ladies? Scary ladies. You know what we do have is the specters. We could have 3 specters. Yikes. These are the 3 sisters. There's they're you know, they're cutting ropes. They're doing what those ladies do in Greek mythology, you know. All right. Oh God. We got this. We got this, everyone. We are all chill. Okay. Let's get ready to fight. Get your sword out. Come on, man. You got this. Ready? Really? 4. Ooh, 4's not bad. Okay. Trade blows with the boss, neither gain nor give ground. I feel like back here we were like fighting one thing at a time. Around here we got to fighting 2 things. Now we're fighting 3. And I feel like also with us remembering that we have a daughter, like we have somebody that we need to get back to, who depends on us for everything and who like means the world to us. 3 old fucking ladies who are just floating around. Fuck them. No way. They try and do seductive glare, and I say, I am not even interested. Eat shit. I have to go take care of my daughter. All right, let's go again. We go again. We go again. Smack him. Is that a 5? 5. We inflict a wound. Yes, 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 yes. I'm just going to keep track of it right here. So they need 3 wounds, right? I think you need 3. I think it's 3. Where does it say that? They take 3 wounds to kill. Okay, yeah. So we got 1. Stupid ladies. Stupid ladies. Alright, we go again. We smack the shit out of these ladies. Think that probably, in terms of the 3 sisters, inflicting 1 wound, I wonder if it means like mortally wounding 1. So like we got 1. And she, even if she's not like dead, she's about to die. So then we're just focusing our energy on the other 2. Easily. A 4. Okay, we're still trying our best. We're still going for it. They're definitely at this point trying to drain our energy. I wonder if it's like their thought process is like, oh, if we drain this kid's energy, this kid, we'll be able to bring our sister back. So now they're like crowding in on us. Blech, not doing that. Blech, not doing that. And they're just trying everything that they can. Because losing a sister is sad. Didn't you see Hocus Pocus 2? I certainly did. Uh-oh. 3. That's not good. Okay. You inflict a wound on the boss, but get injured in the process. So it's just a trading blows thing. I feel like because they're getting so fucking close to us and they're just like being relentless, we turn our back for a second because we're like, oh, I see exactly where I can fit in like a killing blow on this one, and the other woman who is behind us just like stabs us straight in the back. There's 1 down at least, but we've got 1 left, but we are injured and we only have 1 candle left. Oh God, we've put in so much work too. which means we have to roll a 5 or 6 right now. And we do have items, so like we could re-roll. But if we get a 5 or 6, it's just over for them. These punk ass ladies. Oh. It's a 6! Get the fuck out of here. Bam! We slay. We slay. We slay. And they're done for. And they just kind of disappear into a mote of light. I feel like once the last one is dead, the other ones that were mortally wounded, once the final one is gone and done for, then they all kind of finally like disappear. And leave behind a cloak of shadows. So long as it remains in your inventory, you may backtrack without rolling or extinguishing candles. That's kind of huge for us. Because we've been rolling doors so shitty that it's very possible that we might need to backtrack. I'm deleting this iron. Well, I'm not deleting this iron bar. Whoa, that's not how you spell cloak. Backtrack without rolls / extinguishing. Cool. Free backtracks. Alright, now let's explore. Let's look for doors. Yeah. One door. That's not good. Not the best. Best as it's ever been. Best as it's ever been. Alright. We go forward. Oh. No! Oh, God. That was just the precursor. They said, oh, do you like the opener? Here's the fucking show! You enter a haunted armory filled with cursed weapons and armor. A suit of armor sized for a giant and powered by a restless spirit awakens and attacks. Not the spectral knight. Oh, God. The spectral knight, the spectral knight. Here's a knight. Oh, dear. He is terrifying. We're also getting to the part of the table where it's, like, really dark. Oh, no. Look at him. Okay, well, we've got all our items. Hopefully we won't need to expend all of them. But, great. Great. We went straight from a boudoir to an armory. Maybe they were fucking. Maybe he was fucking those 3 sisters. Uh-oh. That's some workplace castle drama. He's like, my succubi. Now he will fight us. 3. Okay, well, we can't do that. We at this point, we literally cannot get injured. We have to use all of our items until we run out. Luckily, we do have 2 uses. Oh, God. It's time we break out the fin. So that's a check mark. That's what that is, which means it has 1 use before we have to cross it out, and it's gone forever. But I feel like he's way more prepared for this fight than we are. He's got a much higher chance of winning this than we do. So we know, like, this is our last stand. We got to break out that razor sharp fin. And we're like doing that stupid sword fight where he's got a sword and we've got like a tiny little knife. Tink, 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 tink. Okay, come on. Come on. 6. It's a 5. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Fighting it, sword play. Just because you got a big sword, you got to know how to use it. You know who knows how to use a tiny little fin? Me. It's razor sharp, baby. I will stab you right in the eye with it. And that's what I do. I like jump up. It's like jumping up and like, yeah. Just stabbing blindly. Hey, eventually, you're going to strike gold. That's what we did. Let's go again. Run it back, everybody. That is a 4. All right, we're staying alive, though. We really are. He's, like, trying to get his horse to stample on us. We're, like, dodging left and right. and still just trying to stab, like, wherever we go. Stab, 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 stab. But this man is well armored. Look at him. Ooh, he's creepy looking, too. Alright, again. Staying alive. Come on, bud. Oh, that's a 1. Oh, no. Okay, we gotta use our fin again. I feel like at this point, we use the fin and, it, like, lodges in his armor. And before we can pull it back out, he like, whips around. So it's like, so maybe we stabbed him, like, back here, near the back of his shoulder blade, and, like, reached up and tried to get in the crick of the armor, and instead it stuck right in his shoulder plate. And then he spun back around, so now it's over here, and we're, like, over here. And there's no way we can get it back. I need a 6. We need a 6, so we get to reroll, because we used our item. And now the item is gone. 6! It's another 1. No, the dice are telling their story. The dice are telling their story. And we're just along for the ride. Alright, that's it. There's nothing else we can do. Wait. The big-ass demon tooth. I forgot. It was hidden down there. The big-ass demon tooth. We're still alive. We gotta re-roll. We gotta stop rolling 1s. We're like, this is the end for us. And we, like, get kind of upset and, like, and just, like, happen to touch where the pocket is with the tooth in it. We, like, pull it out, and we're like, yes, an even smaller item. It's still sharp. And we just get to stabbing. Stab, stab, stab. Now I need a 6. That's a 4. We're staying alive still. He was so confident. He saw us, lose our fin. I feel like he doesn't really know how we lost our fin. He wasn't paying that much attention to notice that it was stuck in his armor. But he just saw that we lost it, and he's like, aha. He wasn't counting on the demon tooth. He had no idea. Now I need a 6. 6. 5. 5 is pretty good. We get another, whoa. It's kind of wild. We get another hit on him. I feel like we go back to the shoulder blade method. We just maybe trying to, like, knock this sword out of his hand, and we, like, stab, and this time we actually it finds purchase, like, right in the crease between his armor and right in the shoulder area. Get him one more time. You got it, baby. Yeah. 6. Overkill. Bam, bam. And this bitch is deader than dead. Deader than dead. I feel like we've got this tooth, and we just fucking jump up and, like, take control on the horse somehow, like doing some crazy Legolas swinging, and we just reach right around, and we grab his right shoulder. I'm imagining he's left-handed because I'm left-handed. So he grabs his shoulder with his right hand, and with his left hand we just like slit his throat with that tooth. Wah! And then jump back off, and he, like, falls over. And then what is this stupid fucking horse gonna do? Nothing. Bleh. You're dead. You're dead, son. What did he drop? Drops Graham. A legendary great sword that adds +1 to your roll in all combats. Yes, sir. And we still got our tooth, too. We're getting loot, dude. We're getting loot. Graham. Alright, legendary sword. Graham. +1 to all combat rolls. Look at us go. We still got another trap card to bypass. Damn, he's becoming a true hero right now. He really is. Ugh. Oh my god, you can make him die. Get back up. Get back up. We gotta roll for doors. High numbers. Hey, it's another 6. So we see 3 doors. One over here. One over here. And one over here. There's some scary music playing right now. I'm kind of horrified, not gonna lie. Alright, which way? I say we go right again. We've kind of been keeping right. It's sort of been working out. Also, I wonder if this is the west wing of this castle. Holy damn, what's over here? Unless we were in the east wing, like pretty far in it. Alright. Memory. Memory. Okay, 5. You come upon a pile of exsanguinated bodies, and their pale, lifeless flesh reminds you of the terror of your own embrace by the Dark Lord. Write a memory outlining where you were when Dracula claimed you. Whoa, okay. Where do you think he was? So he's kind of scruffy. He was a soldier who has a lifelong injury that leaves him limping. And he has a daughter. What if... I feel like a lot of post-revolutionaries, especially in stories like this, end up extremely poor. What if he was caught stealing and was being taken off to jail? Memories too. I met Dracula. It's kind of dark because like he was just trying to take care of his daughter. In the back of a... What's like an old-timey cop? Like a constable. Met Dracula... I was in a like a coach, right? Or a wagon. A wagon headed to a jailhouse. I'd been caught stealing food for my daughter. Caught stealing food for my daughter. He somehow opened the door and took me. Yeah. That's it. That's it for sure. That's it for sure. Okay. When I met Dracula, I was in a wagon headed to a jailhouse. I'd been caught stealing food for my daughter. He somehow opened the door and took me. Okay. All right. Roll for doors. We roll very high. Yes. 2. That is not very high. Alright. What are we gonna get? Bada bing. Oh, it's another fight. Okay. I don't like fights. I don't like it. It makes me anxious. Especially with 1 heart left. Hello? Are you kidding? Alright, you enter a gallery filled with beautiful stone sculptures. Severed heads with snakes for hair and serrated teeth float between the statues. Yikes. Severed head with snakes for hair. Well, we already had one of those, so we gotta find another. Severed head with snakes for hair. What about living dead? Nah. Could just do snakes. What is a... Oh, wyvern, right. Big dragon. Wyvern. We could... I mean, this is pretty much exactly what it is. Severed head with snakes for hair. Fine. Fine. Okay. Serrated teeth float between the statues. Okay. We gotta take care of this fella. And we get +1 now. Oh my god. Easily. Fucking easily, dude. We are crushing it. Yes. We don't even stop. We don't even fucking pay much attention. We go bang, bang, bang. I got my legendary ass sword, dude. I rolled a 7. That's not even possible. I rolled a 7. You dumbass. Can I just say we get like a Gorgon head? Because that can be used as a weapon to like turn people into stone, for sure. Gorgon head. Yes, ma'am. We've got that now. Cool. Dumbass. You thought. Nope. Yeah. Hey, and 2 doors. 2 doors down. Do we want to keep going out? Or do we want to start maybe heading back towards the center of the castle? What would we do? What would we do? I think let's keep going out. What if like the door is that way? I feel like you wouldn't just start backtracking unless you had to. Bada bing. 9 of spades, and this is our last trap that we can just evade. Let's see what it is. 9. You enter a room with a tiled floor etched with Eldritch symbols. Stepping on the wrong one send arrows raining from the ceiling. Again, it's just the matter of the madman explaining to us, like, oh, these are the ones that you step on. These are the ones you need to avoid. I feel like he wrote it out on a little map. I think what's even more horrifying to think of, he probably wrote it out on like a dismembered arm, like a little piece of skin, and he gave us this map, and he's like, here, this is what I use. This has helped me out of many a scrap. Now it will help you. Alright, that's gone. We'll just X that out. Done. Alright, and we roll for doors again. I think if we need to, we can just go into that one. We got a 3. Like, I think these hallways connect. I think there's rules about that somewhere. Dead ends, backtracking, new connections. You may end up reconnecting your current location to a location that's been laid down previously. This only happens if the cards fit exactly. It doesn't matter. Treat the new connection as a newly discovered secret passage or hidden door. So I don't think I could do it. I think this is considered... this would have to be lined up with this one. It doesn't matter what this one is like, but whatever you set down, that has to be lined up. Okay, never mind. Oh well, we can backtrack as much as we want. Alright, so in that case, let's go this way. Bada bing. Ooh? What is this one? Diamonds. Diamonds. Here. Okay. Denizens. The lover. Ooh. Yes, please. A beautiful woman. A beautiful woman. Her skin gossamer-like, floats as a dream through the room. Oh. She is Dracula's lover. Oh. Cursed to roam his castle as an undying wraith. If you share a memory of life outside the castle walls with her, she gives you her locket. Add it to your inventory. If you encounter Dracula with the lover's locket in your inventory, you can cross it out and immediately drive him off. That's fucking huge. And we have the perfect memory to share with her, which is about our daughter. Like, how horrifying that she's trapped here as Dracula's lover, and like I'm like, listen, I understand like the whole like I have somebody that I'm love, and like you can't get away, and I'm just dying to get away and get back to my daughter, who means everything to me, who like, she's the reason that I do anything. She's the reason that I'm even here, that I was in the situation that I was in. It was because I was trying to help her, and I was trying to steal food so that she could eat, you know. And I feel like she would connect to that. Poor woman. Yeisha. That's amazing. That's amazing. So it's fragile. So we have to mark it as fragile. Lover's locket. Drive off Dracula. Instantly. And I'm going to put a check mark next to it, because that means it's fragile. And then if we use it again, we just exit out and it's done. That's so fucking huge, though. That's crazy for us. We're doing it, gang. We're living it up. Oh, well, can't have perfect luck, but, you know. Thank you, ma'am. Goodbye. Oh, another fight. Another fight. Also, why did the music stop? It didn't. It's just silent. Alright, ace of spades. Ace of not spades. Clubs. You enter a long hallway patrolled by crimson skeletons, clad in rusty armor and wielding dull weapons. Ooh, we've got those. Yes, we do. A scored skeleton. Bing. And an armor skeleton, an archer skeleton too. Whoa, look at him. Yikes. Okay. Wielding dull weapons. Okay. Alright, I feel good about our chances here. Knock on wood. 5. God damn. We killed him easily. Ba-ding, ba-ding. Idiots. Idiots, you fucking thought. No, sir. Look at me go. I'm all ready. Look how erect my sword is. It's out there. Ugh. No, no, no. Oh, wait. It's a 6. Because we get +1 to the sword. With the sword, sorry. So we find another item. Oh, I love it. I'm taking that shield. I'm taking that shield that skeleton had. Mine now. Yes, please. Mine, 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 mine. We need a new, card. Clone. Oh, it cloned it with all the words. Do. We'll put dull shield. Inventory 2. We've got a full inventory. I'm getting the fuck out of this castle. Hiya! Oh. One more door. It's almost like I'm being railroaded to something. How about that? Ready? Bring. Another memory. 3. The desecrated chapel bears the marks of black Sabbaths and dark rituals. You remember a time when you would gather with others. 2. Write a memory about your induction into an organization or group that you belong to, such as a church or guild. Oh my god. This story just writes itself. So this is about the revolutionaries that we were with. So I joined the revolutionaries. When? Why? Where? When? Why? Where? Let's see. Joined the revolutionaries after. So maybe his best friend was killed after my friend was killed by tyrants. Why? It's gotta be something horrible. Killed by tyrants. How about just like, I do want to keep it vague, like overstepping their power. Yeah. Joined the revolutionaries after my friend was killed by tyrants overstepping their power. They approached me. At his burial. Ooh, that's sketchy. And recruited me. Okay. I joined the revolutionaries after my friend was killed by tyrants overstepping their power. They approached me at his burial and recruited me. Whoa. We're remembering more and more about my life. Ready? Yeah. Hey, doors galores, man. Yes. 1, 2. We're right by the candles. Alright, where do we go? I feel like left has been serving us really well. I feel like at this point he probably feels like the entrance has to be out this way somewhere. So let's go here. Oh, it's just another memory. The portrait gallery bears 1,000 faces. One of them bears an uncanny resemblance to your beloved. Write a memory describing them. I didn't even have that fucking penciled into my like brain canon of this guy. That's not even something I thought about. Okay, so he's got a lover. The question is, are they still alive? I mean, we could rewrite history and say that his best friend was more than his friend. Well, no, because who I now raise is my own. Okay. My beloved. My beloved was the one who nursed me back to health after our revolution failed, she loves our daughter and believes change will come. I'm describing her ideals more than her body. How about that? Call me a feminist. That's me. With the and believes change will come. Beloved was the one who nursed me back to health after our revolution failed. I'm trying to say like that's how they met, but I feel like it's not very obvious. Also, can I look at the end of it? Okay. Yeah. My beloved, maybe I just say like I fell in love with the, oops. With the, I fell in love, oh my god. Blah, 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 blah. And I met when I was, oh my, Jesus, Belizus. Help me, people, help me word this. You met, recruited me, my beloved. My beloved. My beloved, my beloved, my beloved. And I met because she was the one who nursed me to health after our failed revolution. After our failed revolution, I mean, I could say like I hope she is with our daughter and is looking for me. Oh god, that's sad. Is looking for. Beautiful. Love that. Love that for me. Alright. I can't believe, like, I feel like this guy right now is probably just heartbroken. Like, how did I forget? How did I not even realize that like this woman that I love, I mean, she's sort of newer, right? Because unless this revolution happened a while ago, but it doesn't seem like it. It seems like it was more recent, and they're recovering, and this revolution whole situation has put the whole kingdom into poverty, and that's why they're struggling. But he's just really upset that he forgot. He just didn't know. He forgot that his giffle, his waifu, you know. One door, two doors. All right, which way? Let's go this way. Bada bing. Ooh, another memory. My god, this is crazy. As you wander amongst the seemingly endless rows of cracked and broken headstones, you see a name that strikes a chord. This person had the same name as you. What is it? What's his name? What's his name? Wow, what is his name? Oops. Old-timey name, old-timey name. What is his name? My name is... What's his name? What's his name? Isn't that from a song? It is. Hamilton. Alexander. What's his name? And well, perfect. I'm not coming up with the last name. That is way too much work right now. His name's Alex. Alex. Oh, hey, watch yourself. This is a kind of a wild position to be in, because if we only get 2 doors, we can only put 1 down. Because this one is blocked. Alright, let's go for it. Yeah, that's what happened. Okay. Hey, it's alright. We've got 1 way to go. But wait, it's not like we haven't been in that position all day. Bruh. It's the red Joker. Oh, fuck. I don't remember which one is the red Joker. One is good. One is bad. One is bad. Oh, fuck me. It's the red Joker. Okay. Okay. Jokers. If you draw a red Joker, you see the exit. Roll the die twice. If they... Oh, my God. Oh, my God. We definitely escape. Because look at how fucking many we've done. Unless we roll like a 12, which I don't know if we've explored 12 places. Look. Die. Go back. If the combined result is equal to or less than the number of locations you've already cleared, it is the true exit. Okay. Everybody calm down. Everybody calm down. Okay. Ready? We roll. We gotta roll. 4! You have escaped from Demon Castle Dracula. As the sunlight hits your face, you know in your heart that you are safe. Now what will you do? Reclaim your old life or prepare to bring the fight back to Dracula? Ah! Y'all. Okay. Oh my God, we did it. I've never beaten this game before. We had 1 heart. We had 1 heart from like right fucking here. And then with like 20% or less of our health, we cleared this much of the fucking castle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. No matter what we would have rolled, we would have made it out of here. That's unfucking believable. I've never beaten this game before. Bruh. I can't believe it. Sorry, I'm being like a full nerd right now. Wow. Oh my God, I'm so glad it was the red one and not the black one. See how I wrote red Joker on here? Because Tabletop Simulator only has 1 and you can't tell the difference between them. Oh, yeah. Oh my God. Okay, we gotta write the last memory. So what do we do? Here, come here. Oh my God. Okay. Get the fuck out of here. I escaped the demon's castle. I found my way back to my lover and daughter and told them what had happened. I'm gonna call her my beloved, I don't know. My beloved encouraged me to not let this stand and take the fight back to Dracula, who'd been terrorizing the kingdom for some time. I spoke with what few of us revolutionaries were left, and together with all the items I had taken from the castle, together we made our way back, cleared all the rooms in the I'm not done. Cleared all the rooms in the in the enormous manor, and finished the demon once and for all. Maybe someday we will dispatch the tyrants overseeing our land, but at least for now we can all rest a little easier knowing that at least one monster has been killed. Bam! Okay, let's read the end of this. So it says, I escaped the demon's castle. Wait, I gotta get Dracula over here. He's gotta be here for this. Little punk ass bitch. I escaped the demon's castle. I found my way back to my lover and daughter and told them what had happened. My beloved encouraged me to not let this stand and take the fight back to Dracula, who'd been terrorizing the kingdom for some time. I spoke with what few of us revolutionaries were left, and together, with all the items I had taken from the castle, we made our way back, cleared all the rooms in the enormous manor, and finished the demon off once and for all. Look at him go. Blah. Idiot. Maybe someday we will dispatch the tyrants overseeing our land, but at least for now we can all rest a little easier, knowing that at least one monster has been killed. The end! God damn, son. A whole fucking story. And that's what solo tabletop role-playing game can do for you. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. I was not expecting. That was crazy. Oh my god, that was crazy. We didn't even get to use our cool stuff against Dracula. We didn't even get to fight him. Although, it technically in the game, you don't get to kill him. Here, I'll bring him out. Keep rolling to extinguish your last candle or inflict 3 wounds. You drive him off, so you don't get to kill him. Shuffle the Joker back into the deck. Dracula lives to strike again. Not in my fucking story, he doesn't. Not in my fucking story. He's in the crypt. Dumbass bitch. Oh, he's a little askew. Yeah! We did it! Oh my god, imagine if that was just all an ad. I mean, it all happened here live. I couldn't have fudged a single roll. I couldn't have. God, that was fucking amazing. I love this game. I really do love the fuck out of this game. It's great. It's great, and I cannot believe with one fucking candle left, and like we had one candle for the majority of the game, like vast majority of the game, and we still got out. I gotta arrange this for a screenshot. Get in the picture, Dracky. Yes! We did it, we did it. Okay. I'm gonna screenshot this. Yeah. Alright, give me 1 second, because I have to save this picture. Yeah. Okay, I got the picture. This was so great. Nothing can top this. It's just a really fun game, and it does, like, it keeps your heart like fucking pounding, you know? Like, there's some actual tension here, because you never know what cards you're gonna draw next, and especially if you're low on health or you don't have a lot of items, or, you know, like, whatever. It can be so stressful, and also you never know when you're gonna draw Dracula's card, and he's fucking crazy, man. He's crazy. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. God, I truly just don't even know what to do. I'm bum smacked. It's not a word. But uh wow. Wow, I don't know what should we do? I'm not starting another game. First of all, I'm not doing that. But what else can we do? Should we do anything? You know, there's a million people online. Let's just raid into Eerie. Let's raid into Eerie. Yeah. She's a delight. God, I love Eerie's streams. She's a really good streamer. Just like knows what's good, you know. All right, we're gonna go say hi to Eerie. Let me pull up what we're up to. Oh, mature audiences, everybody. Keep your eyeballs out for that one. So, mature audiences, thank you so fucking much for being here. I feel like my brain is broken because I just had such a good fucking time, and there was like nobody here, and it's still so much fun. It's so much fun. I don't care that I was just here by myself rolling these dice and like placing down cards. It was so much fucking fun. Okay. Anyway, I hope everybody has a great rest of your evening. I'll see you tomorrow for Wheel Picks games. If I never see you again, how cool is it that the universe brought us together, especially for this stream? This has been probably the most fun I've had streaming. So, or like one of the most fun times. So absolutely, I'm doing more solo tabletop games. Fuck everyone, I'm doing them all. This is gonna become my new thing. I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit that it's not that people pleasing. I don't care. Okay, I'll see you next time. Thank you. I appreciate you so much. Goodbye, everybody. Goodbye. Have a great evening. Goodbye. Goodbye. Bye. 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 Goodbye.